Step 1, see Figure 1. Identify all of the steel parts using Figure 1 as an example. Step 2, see Figure 2 for wide handlebar models. Install brackets 1 and 2. Remove the bolts at reference A. Insert 5/16 by 1 3/4 carriage bolts outward through the holes in the handlebars and then through the lower hole in the bracket. Replace the 5/16 lock nuts. Run the nuts down on the bolts. Do not tighten the bolts at this time. Step 2, see Figure 2 for narrow handlebar models. Install brackets 1 and 2. Remove the bolts at reference A. Insert 5/16 by 4-inch bolts inwards through the lower holes in the brackets. Add the 2-inch long spacers and then insert the bolts through the holes in the handlebars. Replace 5/16 lock nuts. Step 3, see Figure 3A and B. Install coupling nuts. Remove the nuts at reference B under both sides of the handlebars. Place 1/4-inch flat washers over the bolts. Add 1/4-inch coupling nuts and tighten. Swing the brackets upwards and insert 1/4-inch 5 by 5/8 bolts with lock washers through the other holes in the bracket. Do not tighten the bolts at this time. Four, see Figure 4. Attach the horizontal bow 4 and the front post 3 to the brackets 1 and 2. Using 1/4 by 3/4-inch bolts and lock nuts. Refer to detail A. Position the front posts on the inside of the assembly. The mounting tabs on the horizontal bow in the middle and the brackets on the outside. Be sure the tops on the front posts point toward each other. Insert the bolts from the inside pointing out and add nuts. Do not tighten the bolts at this time. Step 5, see Figure 4. Mount each leg of the rear vertical bow 5 to the brackets and the horizontal bow using a 1/4-inch by 1-inch bolt, 2 1/4-inch fender washers, and a lock nut. Refer to detail B. Be sure that the tabs on the rear vertical bow are towards the front of the cab. Position the brackets on the inside of the assembly with the rear vertical bow in the middle and the horizontal bow on the outside. Place a fender washer on each side of the framework. Insert the bolts from the inside pointing out and add nuts. Step 6, see Figure 4. Attach the top frame 6 to the rear vertical bow and the front post using 4 1/4-inch by 5/8 bolts and lock nuts. Position the rear vertical bow on the inside of the top frame. Insert the bolts from the inside pointing out and add nuts. Run the nuts down on the bolts. Do not tighten at this time. Place a plastic cap over the threads of each bolt that attaches the rear bow. Step 5, see Figure 5A and 5B. Place the vinyl cover over the frame and secure the Velcro flaps around the top and sides of the rear vertical bow. The final cover will hold the shape of the frame while the bolts are tightened. Tighten all bolts at this time.